Hi everybody, here we are again, another Friday. We've beaten COVID this far, we've dragged ourselves to another Friday. But I have to say it's getting a bit grim, isn't it? Our regular correspondent from Poland, Michael, tells us things are getting a bit serious over there. And I have to say they're a bit serious over here, aren't they? We've got Wales closing its borders, we've got the people in Greater Manchester don't know which way to go. And we've got the EU won't play our Brexit game. I don't know, looking around the UK, I suppose people in Scotland don't want much to do with us anyway. It's all a bit grim, but never mind. As long as we get to every Friday, who cares? Right, well, as you can see, it's an inside broadcast and the layers are on. It's tipping down with rain out there, unfortunately. So I've moved indoors for this one. My wife likes autumn. She says she likes the smell of the damp leaves and the wood smoke, and she likes to be inside in the warm when it's frosty outside. I don't know, I think I'm a spring person. Opportunity here for comments. Why don't you tell us what your favourite season is? I know we have quite a few people that like to add an occasional comment here and there, so there you are. What's your favourite season and why? I'd have to say my why is why I like spring, the acid green of the leaves, the little splashes of colour with the daffodils here about, the occasional flower poking its head up, promise of better weather. Yeah, I think I'm a spring person, but let's hear what yours is. You may have other reasons, other seasons. You don't have to live in the UK to take part, anywhere will do. Although if you're in the southern hemisphere and about to go into summer, we might be a bit upset about that. We're facing the prospect of winter creeping up. Might be your favourite season. Let us know. Right, last week we went down to Aerospace Bristol and I had a look around at the exhibits there. Pretty good museum, I hope you'll agree. Well worth a visit. All sorts of stuff in there. And it shows how famous Bristol was in its day. And of course the icing on the cake, Concorde. What a machine, what a machine. And some glorious stories attached to that aeroplane. I was struck walking around. If you look at the simplicity of the gauges and controls on the Bristol fighter, say, and then you look at something like Concorde, bit different, isn't it? Right. Blimey, what's that, in 50 years, 60 years, something like that? Amazing progress really. And when you think, well, they both do the same thing, don't they? One does it a bit faster than the other, but basically they both fly. So yeah, quite amazing, I thought, quite amazing. Right, so that was the Bristol Aerospace Museum. Hope you enjoyed that. Or no, Aerospace Bristol. Confusing now, I find. Never mind. My age, I think. Next week, back to railways. Yes, I'm sure you'll all be delighted with that. Before we leave the aerospace though, something that I noticed, an awful lot of people have something to do or had something to do with the aerospace industry. A great number of comments on people that have been involved. That's just amazing, isn't it really? But the comment that made me laugh was train driver Rob, who said he used to be involved in aerospace until he ran away to the railway. Well done, Rob. Oh, made me chuckle. Anyway, right, yes, that was Aerospace Bristol. Now, next week we're going back to railways and we're going to the Gloucester Triangle. Now, if I tried to explain all about it, it would sound immensely complex. But at the start of the video is a map. And it is extremely simple. So we're going to have a look around there and see what it's all about. I filmed it over 2 days. I think whenever you film a live railway, you have to show some traffic movement on the railway. And so, having filmed bits and pieces, I stood around waiting for some trains, some engines, something to come through. Nothing happened. As I thought, crikey, I know we're locking down, but that seemed a bit severe. It was pretty damn cold, and after about an hour and a half I gave up, went home. On the way home on the radio I hear that there's been a rail incident north of Cheltenham and all rail traffic has stopped. Ah, good. I wish somebody told me that before. Never mind. I went back the next day and got some rail movement, which you'll be able to see in the film next Friday, usual time. Now, where the triangle is, there's a big supermarket there, so if we get there early enough we could go and have a full English breakfast. Wow, be a good start to the day, don't you think? So we'll all assemble next Friday, go and have a look at the Gloucester Triangle, and I'll meet you there.